We have John and Luisa from Toonstar.
Hi. So we stand before you today as our offline identity, but we think digital identities are pretty cool as well. I think we look pretty cool. But they're not just cool, digital identities can be very powerful. For example, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather lately. It's allergy season, it happens. But Digital John, he's been on a rampage. He's been out making things happen. He's been keeping our streets clean from unsightly chaos. He's made time to hang out with the kids for coffee. Actually looks like my kids. And he's even found time to save the galaxy. I'm in love with Baby Yoda. Why? Because identity is fluid.
So one critical thing about teens and young adults today is the concept that they have a lot of different versions of their digital identity. Their digital identities span across multiple platforms. When you look at one platform in particular, you look at Instagram, they not only have their Instagram accounts, they also have Finstagrams. And all of these have been carefully curated to be able to really fit a specific aspect that they want to represent in their lives according to the audience that matches up to that. Now, our first experience with digital identity is actually with this particular virtual influencer, and her name is Poppy. She's a 16-year-old girl who happens to be a blue chicken. And she's actually one of the top musers on a platform named Musical.ly. And Poppy actually hosted a weekly live stream show that got around over 200,000 concurrent live viewers on each stream weekly. And on this show, she had a chance to interview other musers. She got to interact with her audience, play games, as well as host live musical acts. So rather than tell you more about it, we can maybe have a look.
This is also such an amazing duet. And let's look at one more. Oh my goodness, you did a duet with Max and Harvey. Well, guess what? Max and Harvey are going to be on our show.
It's just so hard to say goodbye when you're so beautiful. I know the way I need to end this tragic musical.
Oh my gosh, I love that pug. Oh, that's so great. I love this video of yours. I think I've watched it a ton of times before because I love it so much. Oh, right, and you were dyeing your hair. I remember that, Roofie. Did you end up dyeing your hair?
When it gets hot, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive.
So based on the success of Poppy, it got us thinking, gee, why don't we bring more of these virtual influencers to life? Well, meet Ryan. So Ryan is one of our virtual influencers. We also call them Toonstars. Ryan is half black, half Chinese. Ryan is an aspiring actor trying to make it big in Hollywood. Ryan also digs music. He's really into BTS, and he's kind of a foodie. Ryan also tells stories that are all about experiencing life through that biracial lens. Ryan also has 350,000 followers across his social footprint. Ryan also has been known to dabble a little bit every now and then in karaoke.
But when I grab the mic, all my training kicks in, and Soulful Ryan is now in the building. 你说蓝色是你最爱的颜色，你说如果没有爱，那要如何？怎么了？你怎么了？看过你曾经最灿烂的笑容，看过你紧紧拥抱我的面孔，怎么了？ So I finished the song to absolute silence. And I'm like, oh, did I mess up the lyrics? Did my love song turn into a song about my pants? But before I have an existential crisis, They erupt in cheers and applause, and Lee runs up to me and hugs me. And I had a great night. And now Lee wants to hang out. So maybe this trip isn't so bad after all.
So Ryan not only has exceptional pipes, he's got exceptional engagement with his fans. So just looking at two of the platforms that Ryan's on, we'll look at Snap Discover first. Ryan gets 4x the average engagement rate on Snap Discover. When you look at Instagram, Ryan gets 11x the average engagement rate for influencers on Instagram. So why is it that Ryan has such a connection with his audience? It's because he's real, he's relatable, he's relevant, and he lives in our world. And that's exactly what drives that kind of connection with audiences.
Our Toonstars not only exist in their stories on the digital realm. In fact, they participate in activities and get invited to things like content festivals. Take Ryan, for example. He is another one of our Toonstars. He, earlier this year, got invited to the Catalyst Film Festival. And at this festival, he had a chance to be able to interview panelists, walk the red carpet, as well as cover the after parties. Now, I see I'm running out of time a little bit, so I won't be able to show you videos of his antics, but you can always follow him on Instagram at @ForTheLoveOfLance.
Yeah, he interviewed Nancy Cartwright. It's very cool. Who's Bart Simpson? Very meta. So what's next? Well, what's next is that we're going to be working with a lot of really talented new creators to bring more of these virtual influencers to life. We're also going to be launching new virtual influencer universes. And the way we describe virtual influencer universes really is about art style, kind of look and feel. And the last thing is that we're going to be launching more of these virtual influencers or Toonstars on new platforms. So we're pretty excited about kind of what's on the horizons. So with that said, we want to say thank you to everybody. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on in the virtual bean space, and we're jazzed to be part of it. And as we always say, stay tuned, bitches.